sometimes life throws a curveball so sharp it takes your breath away. For Kelly Ripa, that moment arrived one quiet evening when a sudden emergency sent her husband, Mark, racing to the hospital. She's since spoken out, not just about fear, but about what the experience taught her about love, laughter, and the importance of holding on tight to the people who matter most. Stay with me, because as this story unfolds, the lessons hidden inside may surprise you. Picture this. You're finishing dinner, maybe scrolling through messages, when a loved one clutches their side or feels faint. That split second of alarm, the call to 911, the blur of headlights as you speed to the ER. It's something many of us in our 60s have felt. Kelly described that first wave as a mix of disbelief and laser-sharp focus. All I wanted, she said, was to make sure Mark was okay. And just when she thought her heart couldn't race faster, another thought hit her, one we've all had. What if this is bigger than I can fix? Yet, in the middle of the hospital's fluorescent chaos, something shifted. Kelly remembered the nurse taking Mark's vitals with steady hands. The calm professionalism in that room wrapped around her like a blanket. She later admitted she felt a strange clarity. All those years of worrying about little things suddenly looked so small. This is where her story touches us all. How often do we let petty frustrations cloud our days until one sharp moment sweeps them away and remind us what really counts? Word of Mark's scare traveled fast. Colleagues sent texts, friends offered rides, and Kelly's grown children rushed in with hugs. She says their presence felt like invisible scaffolding holding her upright. For viewers who have sat in waiting rooms for hours, you'll know exactly what she means. There's an almost sacred power in quiet companionship. Kelly even joked later that Mark, lying in the hospital bed, was giving her pep talks. He was the patient, but he kept saying, "We're going to be fine." That humor, light but steady, became an anchor in stormy seas. As dawn broke outside the hospital windows, Kelly shared that she felt a surge of determination. She would stop putting off small joys. Morning walks, handwritten notes, spontaneous dinners. Life, she realized, is too unpredictable to save happiness for later. And here's where I want you to pause for a heartbeat and consider, what little moment have you been waiting to enjoy? Maybe today is the day. Kelly has always been known for quick wit and energy, but after that night, she says she found a deeper layer, a gratitude that stretched far beyond her career or fame. She spoke about the doctors and nurses with almost reverent appreciation, calling them angels in scrubs. She also shared how the experience drew her and Mark closer than ever, not in a dramatic Hollywood way, but in the quiet way real couples lean in during life's hardest pages. That's an insight anyone who's weathered decades of marriage understands. Love isn't just fireworks. Sometimes it's sitting side by side, holding hands, waiting for test results, and finding strength in simply being together. Before Kelly left the hospital that morning, Mark made a promise, a lighthearted but powerful one, about how they'd celebrate once he was back on his feet. What exactly did he say, and how did it shape their journey forward? That's coming up in the next part of our story, and it's a reminder you won't want to miss. If you've been moved by this story, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss future updates on Mark Consuelo's and other important stories. And in the comments below, share your messages of love and encouragement for Mark and Kelly.